Good morning, y'all. It's time again to check on these Crazy Lace Agates from Mexico. It looks like I still have a little bit of grit left over. Not as much as I did last week, but I still got enough that I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to stick these back in the barrel without rinsing them off. Now, I know that the grit is doing its job because these are rounded more than what they were when they were untumbled. Here, I'll show you a side by side with an untumbled piece. See how much more rough that one is compared to the other one? Here's another piece that's been tumbled for 2 weeks in stage 1, and here's another untumbled piece. You can see that the edges are really sharp on these, and they just doesn't have a roundness to it like this one does. I didn't weigh these rocks before putting them in because I normally have about 2 pounds when I fill a barrel up, so it might be that I'm just using too much grit or I'm not using enough rocks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put more rocks in here to where it's filled 2/3 of the way full. And then I'm gonna fill it with water just above the rock line, which is where the bulk of the rocks are. And then just the top rocks are the ones that are outside of the water, kind of like this. Having too much water in there can also cause the grit not to get used up. And it can also be that the rocks are just too small and there's not enough surface area for the rocks and the grit to grind up against each other. So what I'll do next week if I have this issue again is throw in some bigger rocks.